What's going on, guys? Me again, Seth here, freestyle swordsman, or whatever you guys want to call me. Uh, Kind of strange doing a sword video, being that I've been into AI and Sora too, and just having some fun with some comical videos. As you guys, if you follow me, you've probably seen them. Not many sword friends have commented on these, which I mean I totally understand. It isn't you guys' forte. But figured I'd do a sword video. I did this the other day, but I didn't have all the correct information, and I wanted to thank Carl for explaining what the fish were on the furniture here. So I originally said these were catfish, or they look like catfish. I was kind of out of it, tired, but he said they're koi fish. So if Carl says it, I believe it. I'm not good at identifying these animals on these things, or just in general, but if they're koi, cool. This is a Shengsword I bought off a friend of mine. I'm not going to say his name because it's nobody's business, but it's a cool sword, and came out around the same time as my original Shengswords that I did, what was it, back in 2018, 2019 somewhere. And I had to do some fix-its on it. But let's get to the basics of it. I believe he said it was T10. This is a Choji Hamon. It's a Hira Zukuri geometry, but you guys can see it's got a little bit more, ass to it than your typical Hira. It's got some pretty good blade presence in the spine, but that non-Niku look to it, geometry to it. Makes it, I don't cut anymore, so I just collect and just maintain. But this would be a great cutter for pool noodles, water ball tricks, obviously match, Tatami, and I don't know if I would do bamboo with it or not. Probably not, but I'm not saying he wouldn't handle it. But that Hamon is just beautiful. Shing always had a good Hamon style. And the Ito feels like just like my old swords did that I had from him, which I'm not going to do it because I don't want to scratch it and ruin it, but it tends to get aged really quick, and if you scratch it the wrong way, the leather comes off. Yeah, I like it. It's cool. It's a cool addition to my collection. Like I said, the koi theme, not a catfish. But I had to fix a couple of things. I'm not going to name those because, like I said, it's nobody's business. I'm not trying to I'm not trying to throw anybody under the bus, but I did manage to get it to how I want it. And another blade in the collection. I finally own a Shengsword again. I rebought the Kill Bill sword I originally owned, and then some guy offered me an obscene amount of money for it, and I hope he's happy with it. And I used that to buy my new LG television over there, which is a fucking beast. But I mean, he offered me triple what I paid for it originally, so I mean, I couldn't turn that down. Anyway, size looks pretty good. Nice little Sageo. Had to fix the end knots because they came unraveled, so I just cut them down, loosen up the knot, and then burn them with a lighter so they wouldn't come unraveled again. Really couldn't be bothered to do too much more. Might get a better Sageo from Josh later on, but it is what it is. So, do have a new sword coming in. It is a Shadow Dancer, and you guys will see that firsthand when it comes in. I originally reached out to him for with an offer, hey, I'll do some reviews and maybe use AI to make you guys a commercial or whatever. If you just send me a sword to do a review on, and I keep the sample, no problem. They responded with, "Thanks, we'll check it out," and I didn't really hear anything back. So, you know, I said, just screw it. I can afford it. I'll just buy the damn thing. So it's an Unakubi coming in with their Crucible steel or whatever. One of their higher end models is around $500, and it'll be here Tuesday afternoon while I'm at work, of course. But anyway, guys, I just want to share my latest sword purchase. I haven't bought one all year long, and it helped out a good friend of mine. It added some more weight to my collection. I actually had to bring this sword rack in because it don't really look too great over there. But I'm out of room, guys. I mean, I'm just out of room. I got that one, I got that one, and I got 3 more in there, and plus the one in the bedroom. Oh, look, Dragon Ball collection. Side note, that's kind of gained some weight since I last made a video about Dragon Ball. And then I've upgraded to the PS5 Pro, which you guys can see, but that's another story. But yeah, cool. Maybe one day I'll get a new cutting location and I can get back to doing what I originally started this channel for. But from now on, until then, I'm having a blast making AI videos that make people laugh. And, one of them I did has got like 15, 16 million views and on YouTube Shorts. And, it's fun. I'm making no money off of it. I don't have any of my stuff monetized, and that's not ever what I'll be about. But just sharing what I've got going on. You guys have a great one. Peace, and we'll see you next time.